I'm standing on beautiful farmland in Jefferson, Maryland with Phyllis, February Star Sanctuary. This is an absolute, I mean, it's just beautiful out here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Property. Yeah, oh, it's my pleasure. Okay, so we're going to kind of start from the backstory of acquiring this property and then how you ended up taking care of these gentle giants.
Well, it's always been a dream to help animals in general, and when this property came for sale years ago, we purchased the property, and we had the idea of just boarding horses at first. We thought, you know, we'll put some fencing in, board horses, and within the first couple years, we kind of noticed there was an issue with boarding horses. A lot of people get horses. You know, some are very responsible horse owners, some are not. We had 2 horses that were just abandoned here.
Oh, wow.
So then we started kind of going, okay, this is a lot bigger issue. So over the years, we've grown in the fields, and, you know, about 12 years ago, we did the nonprofit for horses and cats.
Yes, I noticed that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Somebody said horses and cats. I said, I know, but our barn cats love our horses.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Cats are great to have
it's
around.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the cats just work out that they're here. They have a safe spot, and we can adopt them out. Because everybody that comes to the farm has to be either spayed or neutered.
Okay.
Vaccinations. You know, we can't take every cat that somebody has
Right.
to surrender, but we can take some that just have no other place.
Yeah, yeah.
We kind of end up with the same with horses. We can't take every horse, but we try to help the ones we can.
Right.
But
right.
that's how we kind of got started. It was
So
kind
how
of,
long have you guys been on this property?
15 years.
And then how long has the nonprofit been
12
around?
years.
Okay. Okay.
But it was
so it's
grown
pretty soon.
slowly.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the first year, we just did 4 horses. Now right now we have 28 horses.
Whoa.
This year, adopting out, will probably hit that 60 horses will adopt
Holy
out this
cow.
year. So we've really, every year we grow.
Yeah.
And, you know, we became a SPCA right horse partner.
Okay.
It's Adopt a Horse Month, so that's why.
Yes, you're doing all your
Yeah,
stuff.
we're getting lots of horses adopted this month, and it's really good because a lot of people are getting geared up for the summer to start riding, doing fun things. So, you know, we're really trying to put out our marketing to showcase all the horses, not just the perfect rideable horse, but the companion horse, the horse that needs some work.
Yeah.
You know, the horse that, you know, you can only walk around.
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
You know, so there's a horse for everyone.
There is a horse for everybody for sure. That is right. So you have an event this Saturday that you want the public to come to if they're interested in helping, volunteering, adopting, donating, sponsoring, and the sponsorship. You were explain that a little bit.
Really, the last couple years, we notice when people adopt horses, sometimes it's first-time horse owners or people that are getting back into owning horses after, you know, a 20-year span. And sometimes, you know, you have different bonds with different horses. And we're saying, you know, come out, sponsor the horse first. Come out, take it out, ride it here a couple times, sponsor it for a few months before you adopt. That way you can see if it's your perfect fit.
So they help cover the cost of the horse while it's here, so almost like it's boarding. They can come out as often as they want to create that bond, make sure it's a good fit.
It's a big commitment, and we want to make sure that the horse is going to end up in the right place.
Right,
that if, you know, if you can't do a small adoption fee for a horse, you probably shouldn't have it.
Right, yeah, good point.
You know, and it's one of those things that, you know, even with the sponsorship, we get people that live in townhouses and can't have a horse, but they want to sponsor. We have so many wonderful sponsors.
Yeah, that's
just
great.
incredible people that come out and volunteer there, or just volunteer.
Yeah.
I mean, some of our volunteers just come out and spend time with them. And we do have volunteers that ride. We have volunteers that just care for horses.
Okay.
Or cats.
Yeah. So if you like either of those. Right, right.
Yeah. We have a little bit of everything.
February Star, what is that?
Actually, my daughter, who's riding right now, when we first got the farm, we called it February Star Farm because we knew my husband's parents were going to live on different houses on the farm too. My daughter was born in February. She's the only child. So we thought February Star, and then it was called Farm, and then when we got the nonprofit, it changed to Sanctuary.
That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. It's all good sense. So 28 horses, is this the largest number of horses
No, we've actually had up to 34 before.
Wow.
We try our best to rotate fields and keep the fields good because hay's expensive.
Yeah, hay is expensive.
So we really try to have some field management. And I always have horses on waiting lists to come.
Wow.
Now, if it's something that's a true emergency and it has to come, we do have spots.
What has been the biggest challenge for you guys?
Money coming in, because donations do get slow. And then just finding, people to adopt the horses and get the right match.
Yeah.
Because everybody's looking for the bomb-proof horse that can jump. That you can,
of course.
You can only go out once or twice a month and ride, and it's perfect.
Fine. Yeah.
We don't get horses like that most of the time.
I don't think really horses like that exist, to be
exactly.
honest. So
and that's the
even
biggest myth of breaking that myth.
$50,000 horses.
Yeah.
So
breaking that myth and saying, hey, come out, get a bond with it.
Yeah.
Figure out whether you like mares or geldings, or do you like both? You know, do you like a smaller horse? Do you like a big horse?
What has been the thing that since you've had your sanctuary, that made you go, okay, we are doing this for the right reasons?
We get so many people that contact us later with pictures and just messages, letters, emails, tagging us on Facebook saying, thank you, we love our horse, or we love our cat. Even when you have a really bad day, somehow one of those pops up. That's and I'm great. Like, I know why we do this.
Yeah.
And I truly believe, because we have, we've been fortunate enough to have the property, that, to me, we're doing a good thing.
Right, yeah. Oh, I definitely think you're doing a good thing. If there was one thing you wanted people of Frederick to know about the sanctuary, what would that be?
To give rescue horses and cats a chance, to really, look at that as an option. To, really get to know the horses or cats you're getting ready to adopt, and know that it's a time commitment, and really take it seriously, and, reach out. There's so many great nonprofits in Frederick, that do animal-based, but either reach out to us or reach out to somebody else and really get to know, adopt it, at least try, to adopt.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, and our doors are always open. Call, come out, make an appointment if you want to sponsor, you want to volunteer.
Yeah.
Even if you can't come out Saturday.
Yeah.
We
always have a need, right?
have time for appointments.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And we always need donations of not only money, cat food, dry cat food, horse feed, hay, miscellaneous equipment before you throw it away if it's horse tack. We get so many different horses in. Every horse is a different size.
Okay.
That girth that you didn't want anymore, we can use it.
Yes, great. That's another great thing. Okay, good. So
always tack donations.
Put the word out to horse people. Yeah. Now your daughter, I'm going to flip this around.
Wonderful.
So your daughter is riding one of the rescues, right?
His name is Unstoppable Heart. He is an off-the-track thoroughbred, which was a rescue that we got in about 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
And she really took a liking to him, and she is a barrel racer. And normally thoroughbreds, that's not normally a traditional thing for them, but he's done really well. He's traveled with her for the NBHA World Finals in Georgia. He's, turned out to be a really true athletic horse.
Yeah.
He's a true athlete.
He is. He looks about 17 hands or something.
Yeah, he's a pretty big boy.
He is big.
Now we have some really famous horses here that are race horses that, we're trying to find that right thing for them, the new start for them. Like we have Admiral's War Chest that won the Maryland Million 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to see the right thing for him.
Yeah.
Because, some of the race horses that come are a little hard to handle. We worked with him probably about 6 months to get him. And it's a whole different thing, ground manners and then learning barrels.
Right.
Yeah, he's been a work in progress.